The Revenant, a class that can only be described of a mix of eldritch horror, necromantic power, and tragic beauty. This is not just a summoner, this is the Queen of the Dead, a mistress of the spirit realm. If you've ever wanted to raise a ghost army and let your summoned minions do all the dirty work, Revenant is the class you've been dreaming of. But be warned, this class is not for the faint of heart. Revenant is a summoner, but not in the traditional sense. Forget about your classic mage with a few weak minions here and there. The Revenant can conjure spirits of all shapes and sizes, each with unique abilities that take over the battlefield for you. Instead of managing a handful of basic summons, the Revenant has access to an entire spirit army, including spectral wolves, humanoid warriors, and otherworldly creatures that wreak havoc on the field. You can also channel spirits directly, giving you buffs, debuffs, and even active skills swaps in mid-combat. This isn't just about being a support character, it's about taking control of the battlefield through sheer numbers and spirits, and letting the dead fight for you. The signature mechanic would be to summon your legion. At the core of the Revenant's playstyle is the ability to summon a diverse army of spirits. These could range from feral wolves that pounce on enemies and cause bleeding, spectral knights that fight alongside you with armor and swords, ghostly archers who take pot shots from a distance, and ancient relics, which are powerful but slow-moving constructs that buff nearby allies. The more powerful the spirit summon, the more FP it consumes. You'll need to constantly balance between spending resources and summoning powerful entities, and keeping enough in the tank for your own combat needs. Let's give them the passive of Spiritual Convergence. Each time you summon a spirit, a passive effect triggers. Depending on the type of spirit you summon, this effect can be increased defense, while summoning the knights or the large creatures, healing over time when summoning spirit healers and peaceful entities, and buffs to damage when summoning aggressive spirits like the wolves. But the real kicker is when you summon multiple types of spirits at once. Doing so empowers their abilities, allowing your army to become a rampaging force that can tear through enemy lines. And for the ultimate, we'll say Spectral Dominion. The Revenant's ultimate ability is an absolute game changer. This skill allows you to raise an entire spectral army that swarm the battlefield and deal devastating AoE damage. It's like unleashing a mini-boss army that attacks automatically. While they're active, your other spirits gain a massive boost in power, and you receive a short buff that allows you to passively summon spirits even when out of FP. This makes Revenant incredibly useful for prolonged fights, especially against bosses or large-scale mob battles where you need the overwhelming numbers.